In this video, I'm playing Grow a Garden, and I'm gonna attempt to go from noob to pro. Sounds simple, right? Well, there's a catch. I already kinda started the game, but I'm still a noob. So technically, I'm not starting from zero, but I'm starting from whatever's worse than zero. My tools are weak. My garden is sad. I barely know what I'm doing, but that's gonna change, hopefully. Will I become one of the richest players, or just water the same plant for 20 minutes? Let's find out. So I start like anyone else, broke, farming sad little crops that barely sold for anything. It was slow, like fish, but with dirt. I think that's actually fair to say since they do have pretty similar selling mechanics, but maybe that's just me. Anyways, I went to the seed store because it restocked and there was absolutely nothing good. Like seriously, who even buys half of these stuff? Not exactly impressive, but hey, it's a watermelon. It'll have to do. Planted the watermelon, grabbed a few strawberries, nothing too exciting, but hey, someone's got to do the farm chores. Then a player comes over and parks himself right on my grape plant. No reason, no context, just pure boredom radiating off him. Then I checked the leaderboard. Turns out he was even poorer than me. I don't know what he was flexing, but it wasn't cash. So out of curiosity, I asked if he was a pro. He stood there in total silence, so I went right back to farming. Again, for the 100th time. Peak innovation, best game on Roblox. I also planted these orange tulips earlier. No idea if they're actually good or just there to look pretty. But I'll pretend it was a strategic move. Anyways, after all that, I went to feed my pet hedgehog, because priorities, obviously. And honestly, I think this might be one of the worst pets. Like seriously, cactus fruit? Who even grows that? So I went to the pet shop and bought an egg, and apparently, it takes 2 hours to hatch. So, out of pure boredom and frustration, I did what any sane person would do. Walked around aimlessly, just like that one player did on my grapes. So yeah, I walked into someone's garden, not to chat, just looking for free stuff, started searching for them like it was a side quest. And so, the search ended, she was finally here. "Hey," I said, "may I have a fruit?"
Which one?
"Any?" I said. But before anything else, I had one important question to ask her. "Can you trade seeds in this game?"
Nope.
I was clueless, so I just kept asking questions. "Anyways, what's this? How do you get this?"
The moonlit event.
And now that most of my questions were answered, it was time to get a fruit. Is this rare?
Yeah.
So I asked to get a dragon fruit since I knew the glowing one was her prized possession. So I sat back at my garden awaiting her gift, and she actually got it. She gave me a lot of fruit. Not the rare kind, not the stuff people line up for. Did it sell for much? Not really, but I sold it anyway. And after everything, I made about 43,656. Not impressive, I know, but still she gave it and I'm grateful. And turns out there was more to come. Let's get back into it. So after all of that, I then offered for a pet.
What pet?
I asked for this one because it makes plants larger, so I thought it would be overpowered. "Can I have the cat?" I asked.
Sure.
Yes! 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 Yes!
Anyways, I placed my new overpowered pet, and swapping the hedgehog for the cat was probably the smartest thing I did. Anyways, I grabbed some bamboo. I don't know if it's good, but it looked decent, so why not? And I planted it. Once I'd finished planting the bamboo, I returned to ask them a few questions. If I get the bamboo and plant it and harvest it, will it be gone after?
Yes.
And with all my new knowledge about bamboo in the game, I did absolutely nothing with it. So I checked Seed Shop and there was nothing. But wait, it's about to refresh. With not enough money left, I had no choice but to leave. Hopefully, I can find a friend in time who's willing to gift me something. Hey, can you give me 2.5 million, please?
What? There's cacao seeds.
Yes, and I'm too poor. So I went back to the seed shop to see how much time is left. 3 minutes. That's all I've got, and I'm nowhere close. Please. I begged them, but I don't think they ever really listened until it was too late. Let's be real. I'm not getting that cocoa seed. Time's running out, and the players I'm with, not exactly the gifting type. Sure, they'll probably gift me at some point, but if it doesn't happen now, I'm out one of my only chances today. I'm not asking for a miracle, just a little urgency. Getting that seed could actually make things right. Okay, time to check in with the other guy. Maybe he'll actually be helpful. Please. You have millions. Can I just have 2.5 million so I can get the seed?
Yes.
Quick!
Why?
Because it's gonna restock. Hurry, please. At last, he did something. Handed me fruit.
They're cacao seeds.
Anyone else wondering why he's giving me strawberries? Like, it's a joke at this point. And if you didn't know, they sell for the least. Never mind, guess he realized strawberries weren't it and finally upgraded. So he started running around his garden, picking fruit and handing it over one by one. Gotta give them credit, they didn't hesitate. The other guy showed up, but unfortunately, it was already too late. No! Just like that, the chance slipped away. I asked, how rare is it anyway? Just trying to figure out if I really messed up that badly. But hey, on the bright side, I still walked away with 3 million. Missed my chance, sure, but I didn't miss out on the money, so I guess it all balanced out in the end. Was I mad? Absolutely. But hey, I've messed up worse, and there's always next time. But yeah, I think that's it. Also, before the video end, I gotta say, I do like grow a garden. It's fun. But does it deserve the player count it has? Not really. Still, I had a good time. And this is actually my first video on this channel, so if you liked it, dropping a like and subscribing would help a ton. I'm gonna try to post faster next time too, because, as you probably noticed, I don't even have the current update in this video. So yeah, my bad. And that's really it this time. Appreciate you watching all the way through.